to really the first question, why is it important to really focus in on the non-financial side of retirement?
I think you raise a good point right away, Larry, is so many people get to retirement and they're just not prepared. If you think about the way that we approach retirement, is retirement's this huge goal that we've been saving for all of our lives, right? But when we get there, I think we have this certain expectation in our minds of what retirement should be like. So, as you said too, a lot of people reach that decision to get to retirement, but they're not certain what it looks like. If you ask them a lot of times, what are you going to do in retirement? A lot of people can't tell you, other than maybe doing some activities like playing golf or gardening or travel or things like that. So I think the first thing, Larry, on why it's important to plan for these non-financial aspects of retirement is just simply there are so many aspects to consider, and people don't really realize how many different things are to think about. A lot of times we lump them into broad categories, and we lump them into the physical, the mental, the social, and the spiritual. I'd like to go a little bit further on that, and different retirement coaches will break them down in different ways, but here's kind of the 7 broad areas that I put them into. So the first one is purpose and identity. We need to figure out what our purpose and identity is. A lot of the purpose and identity and what we want to do and who we want to be in retirement is driven by our values and beliefs. So if we can really figure out what our values and beliefs are, we can start to figure out a little bit more about who we are, who we want to be, what's our identity and our purpose going to be. Work and learning is another category. Leisure and travel is another category. Health and activity, family and friends, and home and location. That's kind of how I divide them into all of these areas. And if you think about all of those areas as kind of a pie chart, everybody will have different aspects that are more important